Good morning, YouTube pipe smoking community. Sage of Two Dogs coming to you live and not Memorex. This is a Ferndown by Les Wood. It is a 2-star Ferndown bark. It says handmade England, Les Wood. This pipe's never been smoked out of. We're going to smoke some Old Toby from the Country Squire. So I have a bit of a bitch this morning when it comes to the YouTube pipe community. And I have a lot of videos up there. I have videos about camping, pipe smoking, my hound dog, all kinds of stuff. But yesterday, I was just kind of looking at all of my statistics, and there was a specific review that I had done of Nightcap. And I happened to notice that there was a comment that I had not seen before. So I clicked on it and I went down and looked at the comment, and this is what the comment said. I cannot believe how casually this individual throws around the N-word. I was a little surprised by that comment because I don't take a political stance or a racial stance or an economic stance on my YouTube or Facebook social media. I don't have any dog in that fight when it comes to my private life. I'm a pretty much happy-go-lucky small government constitutional conservative that doesn't have any animosity or dislike for any group of people, including my own. And what I mean by that is America is made up with racial diversity from its inception. I mean, even the Native American Indians that are here made it across the Bering Sea at some point in time to get here. So America, north and south, of its indigenous peoples, and a combination of immigration over the centuries has made us what we are. But I'll tell you what bothered me more than anything is that it just sat there on that channel for people to read that maybe don't watch my videos very often or something like that, but that may not know better, that I'm not that away. Anyhow, I deleted that comment and that post. And I made note of where that come from, because I went back and listened to every word of that review of Nightcap, and I never heard anything out of context, and I never even heard anything that could be taken out of context. Maybe the person was just being mean. I don't know. But I know if I had to deal with very much of that, and it was racially baited, where it makes me appear to be some kind of redneck racist against, black people, or any racial demographic, I would suspend doing any of this, because the only reason that I participate in this is for the sheer enjoyment of sharing pipe and tobacco and information, and I find a little joy in it. And so I don't know. Anyway, let's give some old Toby a little run through out of this brand new, very old Ferndown pipe. Always fun to smoke out of a brand new pipe, especially one such as this. All right, now that I got my complaint section out of the hateful stuff that somebody put on my channel, now let's talk about how we should really feel about people. Oh, man, is that good. Woo, doggies. So, everybody has natural tendencies when it comes to how we look at our world. If you were raised in a Democrat liberal family in New England, you're going to have a different perception of America than if you were raised by a conservative ranch family in Montana. It's just life. It doesn't make it right or wrong. It's just different. If you were raised in a black blue-collar family in Western Pennsylvania, you're going to look at life a little differently than if you were raised in an all-white blue-collar family in Phoenix, Arizona. So, being that comment was about prejudice, we'll talk about natural prejudice for just a second. And it's something that we all have to pay attention to, because prejudice that one finds in one's life is not pandemic about race. Attorneys are prejudiced against doctors. Doctors are prejudiced against nurses. Teachers and teachers' unions are prejudiced against the administration of the schools with which they teach because they're non-union faculty. Senators are prejudiced against congressmen. The White House is prejudiced against the Speaker of the House if they're not of the same political party. Blacks are prejudiced against whites. Whites are prejudiced against blacks. The brick mason is prejudiced against the individual that frames houses with wood. We can go on and on and on. The Chevy lover is prejudiced against Fords and Dodge. So there are inherent prejudices in this world. We have to be aware of them. We have to be empathetic with the views of others. But most of all, we have to do this. We have to treat people the way we want to be treated. And it's as simple as that. Les Wood, you are one pipe-making rascal, I'll tell you that. This is a beautiful, beautiful smoking pipe. This is a squashed tomato with a fishtail bit, silver stem. Wow. What a way to start my morning. Thank you all for sharing it with me. God bless you. If you're living a good life, keep living it. For the sage of two dogs, peace out. God bless.